Hey friends, I have this old masher that I thrifted. I think it looks really neat. I like the chippy paint. That's what I'm going to craft with. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make a bird nest. I took some cocoa liner and pulled some of it apart, and I'm going to push it back together. If you've never made a bird nest out of cocoa liner, it works really, really well. It just sticks right back together. Once I have the bird nest the way that I want it, I'm going to attach it to the masher. Now, I don't want to permanently attach it in case somebody wants to take it back off one day. So I'm just going to use some brown floral wire that I got off Amazon, and I'm going to put two pieces of the wire onto the masher, and then I can easily just attach the bird nest. You can see here that I'm just feeding that wire up through the bottom of the nest, and then I can secure it on the other side. And I think this is going to work out really well. You can just tighten the bird nest into place, and it actually is on there pretty good. So the next thing that I'm going to do is add some Spanish moss because I want my bird nest to look a little bit more full. And then I grabbed a little more cocoa liner to add to my bird nest. I thought it was looking just a little too skimpy, so I wanted to add a little more. The next thing I did was add some greenery. I just hot glued in some pieces just around the nest to make it look nice and cute. And of course, a nest needs a bird, and I just used a little Dollar General bluebird that I painted. I used Vintage Tea Rose by Folk Art, and I used White Wax by Bear over top of the Vintage Tea Rose. And now I'm just adding in a little bit more Spanish moss around my bird, and I just think that looks so sweet. So now I need to make a bow. So I'm going to grab my bow dabra, and I didn't forget to put my twine in there. So I picked some different fabrics that I thought would coordinate well with the greenery and the bird. So that's what I made my bow out of. But I also didn't want to permanently attach the bow. So I tied a piece of the coffee stained fabric around the top of the masher, and then I just tied my bow on, and I didn't even have to use hot glue for this. And I just made a cute little bow in the front. And I think that turned out nice. And if you noticed, because the angle was bad, I used my bow dabra as a little stand so you guys could easily see what I'm doing. You gotta improvise, you guys. So after I have the bow just how I want it, I trimmed things off, and I decided I need to make a tag. So I'm going to finish up the bow right here, and then I'm going to go on to the tag. And look, you guys, look at this beautiful sheet of printables. This is from Hammond's Nest Printable Nest Library. This is just one of hundreds of printables. I'm just going to use this one right up here in the corner. And let me tell you, I could make tags for days with this one sheet. And you could as well. If you're interested in finding out more, just let me know in the comments and I'll send you some info. So if you are not really good at handwriting and you just need something quick and easy, this would be perfect. For my project, I picked out He Restores My Soul. I thought that would be cute with the bird. So I'm not even going to mess with the Mod Podge. I'm just going to use some school glue. And I printed this out on regular copy paper. So it was easy to just cut out, and I can just glue it right to my tag. I love how these printed out tiny because they make little tiny accents, but you could always resize to whatever size you wanted. The wax that I'm using around the edge is some Dixie Belle Best Dang wax. Now I'm going to attach it to my bow. And I decided to use this cute vintage style button to add to the tag, and I think it added the perfect little touch to finish off this project, and I think it looks so cute, and I would love to hear your thoughts. So please let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.